Hey folks, Rob Daniels here for the movie, TV, and video game soundtrack program Visions in Sound. I can be found every Saturday morning, 12 to 2 a.m. on Mix 98.5, and if you miss the show, which, hey, does happen, you can also find me on many of the other places, but mainly my website, visionsinsound.ca. And here, hopefully you can see her, this is my little sweetie. She is Galadriel. Hello, Galadriel. This is your first time on the show. So if you have anything to say, by all means, you can say it. So in any case, so this week, for the past week, I've actually kind of gotten into the Y-Files did a 24-hour kind of a viewing marathon of their various programming, and I've been watching it off and on throughout the week, and I kind of got hooked on the whole idea of it. But one thing they didn't bring up was the Travis Walton case of, I believe it was 1975. And this was chronicled in the movie Fire in the Sky from 1993. Now, if you haven't seen this movie, it's definitely worth it. It is some very creepy stuff.
What in the hell is that? That is strange.
What is? What are you guys looking at? Looks like the sunset to me.
No, Greg, that's east. Sunset behind us 20 minutes ago.
Well, what do you think it is then?
Maybe a fire, maybe a plane crash in the woods.
Yeah, plane crash, it could be. Christ, man.
Hey, what the hell is that?
Maybe we should just turn back, huh?
Well, that's gotta be a fire.
Look, it's moving. I saw it.
It isn't moving, Bobby.
Look, man.
Is it? That's one monster forest fire.
Yeah, fire my ass.
That ain't no fire, man. What else could it be?
What the heck is going on here, Mike? Are you screwing around? No. Look, Mike, maybe we gotta do like Greg says and just pull over for a minute.
So,
No, Mike, I want to see what it is. There's only one road out of here, and we're on it. If that's a fire, we can't get around it. We're gonna be spending the night out here.
Mike?
Stop, Mike! Stop the truck! Holy Christ. Travis!
Travis!
You son of a bitch!
What the hell you doing? Get back in the truck, asshole!
What's that? What's that thing?
Oh, my God.
What the hell's he doing out there?
Get back to the truck!
What the hell is that?
Travis!
Get back in the truck!
Get out of there!
What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Hey, Mike! Travis, get out of there!
Leave the son of a bitch here if he's gonna be an asshole!
Travis,
Get back here!
Travis! Run, Travis, run! You realize that? You feel that? What is it, Mike? Travis!
Get the hell out of here!
And the idea that whether or not they were telling the truth, who knows? Who knows? But it's still a very creepy movie. Trust me on this one. So with that in mind, have a listen to this opening track, and we'll be back and I'll discuss some more about... Oh, the music here is done by Mark Isham. Kind of an unusual score for him. It has this... I believe he was coming off of, or either coming off of or heading into Blade at this point. No, Blade was 98, so this was actually earlier than that. So yeah, here's a little bit of music from the 1993 film Fire in the Sky. Back in just a sec. So yeah, some pretty neat stuff from Mark Isham. And Mark Isham is a jazz guy. And you know me in jazz, I'm not a huge fan of it. You know you're being really good staying here. Being a very good girl. Yes, you are. In any case, the music is very atmospheric in this case. I think it perfectly fits within the era. I mean, it makes it almost seem very timeless. And the film itself, I've watched it not recently, but I watched it fairly recently, and I think it still holds up. It's one of those films that you have to take with a grain of salt because, well, you know, the Travis Walton case, I don't know if it's been debunked, but I don't think it has. I think that there is enough of a doubt there that this actually happened, that the whole idea of it is very cool. So have a listen to some more of the score from Mark Isham. And like I said, this is some pretty great stuff, I have to admit. And if you haven't heard it, it is available. Now, it did get an initial release on Varese Sarabande, but in 2022, it actually got a release on the La La Land Records label. A little bit expanded, nothing major. It went from 40 minutes to 49 minutes. But yeah, it's a pretty cool score, I have to admit. like I said, Mark Isham's is one of those composers that can be hit and miss for me. I loved Blade. I was a little bit on the fence when it came to Point Break. This one's pretty cool. And there are a couple of other Mark Isham scores that are, like I said, can be hit and miss. So with that in mind, Galadriel, what do we say? Hey, little girl? Hey, little sweetie pie? Yeah. What do we say? Like, share, and subscribe. And if you're interested in any of the film, television, or video game music that I do play, by all means, check out Visions in Sound every Saturday morning, 12 to 2 a.m. on Mix 98.5. You can also find me, and if you miss the show, you can also find me on my website, visionsinsound.ca. I'm on Good Pods, or I'm on Blue Sky these days, at visionsinsound.bsky.social, and I can also be found on many of the other, I'm on Good Pods, a downloadable app for your phone or other type devices, and I can also be found on many of the other podcatchers out there, including the likes of Apple Music. So with that in mind, also, if you're going through tough times and you want to know something, having a pet, having a little sweetie around, like Galadriel, she's my sweetie right now. Having her around has really helped. But if you are having troubles, please call 911 for immediate help. You can also try calling or dialing 988 for the suicide crisis helpline. You can also try 1-844-HERE247 or HERE247.ca. They all offer ways of getting help if you or someone you know may be suffering from mental health issues. Yeah. Hey, Galadriel. You're such a sweetie. Yes, you are. And hopefully she'll be here the next time. So with that in mind, have yourself a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Is your name Gregory Thomas Hayes?
Yes.
Did you see an object hovering above the clearing?
Yes.
Was it saucer-shaped?
Sort of.
Did you see Travis Walton approach the object on foot?
Yeah, I did.
Did you personally dislike Travis Walton?
What kind of question is that?
Did you or any of your crew murder Travis Walton?
Absolutely not.
What did it look like?
It looked like a fire.
You expect me to believe that a flying saucer came down and took your friend away? Why the heck aren't you speaking up for us? Why let this man talk to us like this?
They took him.